Yo, welcome back everyone. Happy Sunday. We are live. Good to have everybody here. Don't forget to smash the likes and subscribes. Let's get the stream a little hype. I know price action's been a little boring. Hopefully we can find some spice here. Pray to the spice gods that they bring us spicy bounties. So the weekly close coming to an end in 6 hours, and it has left maybe some to be desired. If we zoom in here, take a look at the last few weekly candles. I'm sure everyone remembers early November we had our dump down 22% on the week. Pretty savage. We basically consolidated with a little dojis here and there, and we've slowly made some upside progress. So looking at this weekly, we have a higher high, we have a higher low, not a ton, not a huge setup, but that gives us 17.1. And it's funny how this number just keeps popping up as we go through these charts. You're going to see 17.1 is really the battleground that we're looking at the moment. So for this weekly, I would love to see it close green, but with the PPI data that came out earlier this week, it might not really be enough to get us anywhere. We'll find out. I'm going to pull up this. There we go. Throw this on here. We have some spicy charts to look at. We looked at it last stream, and we saw some pretty interesting stuff. We looked at the Bitcoin market cap instead of the Bitcoin price, and we saw something very spicy, I would say. I enjoyed it. I'm glad we found it. We'll take a look at that. We'll see what's pumping, what's dumping. Look at your favorite charts. Please let me know in the comments. I'm going to try to do more reading of the comments today because, well, there's probably not too much to be said outside of that. We're going to go over it, though. We're going to break it down for you as we do day in and day out. So please smash the likes and subscribes. As I said, the last few weeks have been incredibly slow growth. In fact, almost none. But I'm glad you guys tune in day over day for the alpha. I hate that word, but tune in for the charts. I'd be doing this by myself if you guys weren't here with me. So it's much better with you all around. Yeah, let's just get into a little bit more here. 17.1 being our target for the week. So what do we got on a weekly time frame? So as this one draws to a close and we zoom out, what do we have here? MACD, surprisingly a little bit of buying momentum. We looked at this actually in the last few weeks. This was a little strange. So MACD giving us buying momentum signals, even though price has drawn down farther. Not something that we really have a history for. If we look back here, you can pretty much see every time the weekly has had positive momentum, we have moved up. And it doesn't mean necessarily that we continued, but while momentum was positive, we had moves to the upside. And as price was drawn down, we saw that momentum wane off and move to selling momentum as price sold. We don't really have that here. It's weird. I'm not sure what to make of it. Maybe that's extra bearish. There might be examples where that isn't true, but I haven't seen them, so feel free to let me know. What's going on? Yeah, positive energy. That's right. Joshua Carrero. What's up, man? Looking at Dogelon. I wish you the best of luck, man. The altcoins are going to be pretty brutal until this market wraps up, gets a little better, a little more energy. Wish you the best. Market Cipher B actually hanging on there with VWAP moving to the upside, but money flow moving down and momentum moving up. Mixed signals here, but I usually refer to the money flow. Weekly is not in a super great spot at the moment, at least according to Market Cipher B. Speaking of which, check out Market Cipher. BingX and Bybit are sponsors. Love them. Keeping the lights on for us. I appreciate it. Use the links in the video description below. I also put out a video yesterday on the RX wallet. It was a paid promotional video. You guys know I don't do those often. In fact, I think that was the second one I've ever done. But I liked it because they weren't selling anything. It's not an investment. It's just a wallet. It's a browser extension wallet, and it has some really cool features. You can check that video out on the channel page. But it has some cool features for security. That's why I was down to back it. I like the anti-phishing stuff. Yeah, they don't pay me to shilly here, so I'm not going to. But just to tell you guys about it, I think it's actually pretty solid. Let's see. On the weekly for RSI, we still are playing with bullish divergence on our lows as our RSI lows have come up and our prices come down. It's pretty easy to spot. Typically, this would be a pretty bullish signal to the market, but we're not seeing it. Market not really moving to the upside. Someone said something about hidden bear div on the week. I do not see that. We have a lower high here if this is our high. We have a lower high here on RSI. So there's not really bearish div in my opinion on the week. Maybe there is on maybe the daily, some smaller time frames as we zoom in. But this is RSI, not to say it doesn't look bearish. It does. We see a little bounce here, but RSI's hit our RSI moving average, and it kind of looks like it wants to turn back down, doesn't it? Let's zoom in. Well, actually, this might be saying to us a close above 17.1 will put the weekly in better condition, as RSI is above the moving average. There's really no bear div there, in my opinion. If you look maybe here, maybe they're talking about this high or previous high before we fell. I would agree. There was bear div on this high. We had a lower high and a higher high in RSI, but we already saw the downside move. So I don't know if that's like really in play here, per se. Let's go to the month really quick. Let's just get an update. There it is again, 17.1. Was the last month's close in November and our open here in December. And man, that is a boring little doji here, isn't it? Price has barely moved all month. This is probably the least interesting, least volatile month we've seen in a long time. And there's been some really boring ones, is what it is. Looking on the daily, this is our last hope. I've talked about it multiple times here. We have some kind of bottoming pattern potentially if price can hold this local support from the daily time frame sitting at, of course, 17.1. I'm just going to be repeating myself over and over again today. We made a trade in our last live stream. I said this was kind of hastily made and placed. We're trading on BingX here. But that trade is still alive. Trade's still looking good. I actually should probably move the stop loss. Let's see if we can update this trade a little bit. So we looked to go long. This was really using, I think, the 30-minute time frame. We're looking for some kind of support, and we were basically betting that our low wouldn't break. So far, so good here. We're in profit. We're up 1.5%. So I think I'm going to mess with this. I'm definitely going to move this stop loss up. Our entry was at 17.125. It's like I'm never going to get away from this number. I'm just going to keep saying 17.1. I'm going to move this up to 17.1. What's the price on now? 17.175. I'm just going to move it into profit, or at least break even. There we go. There we go. I think I can even scooch this up a little bit. 17.130. 17.136. Man, this is cutting it close. All right, so I have moved this into profit. So this is, again, a profitable trade. This is, I want to say, the third, fourth trade we've done on the stream that's been in profit, but not very big profits, unfortunately. These have been some really small winners, but I'll take small winners over small losers any day. We are looking for in my opinion, a better or maybe a bigger upside trade down at 16.5. I've heard other people talk about it. I'm on board. 16.5 is a very logical number to find support. Just looking at our chart here, we can see this was a range of distribution or accumulation at 16.5 where price really held there. It did hit lower lows, bounced right back up into higher lows, and now is retaking it. So I'm still of the same opinion that I've been of, that we might be looking at some kind of Wyckoff accumulation pattern here. As we trade sideways on these daily time frames, we're seeing basically, in my opinion, the SOS playing out. Let's zoom in here. So we can say maybe this was like the creek, this was the spring, and now above resistance, because we're up above where we were finding resistance before our low, we are trading sideways, and that can be the SOS. If you're not familiar with the Wyckoff accumulation, it's schematic 2. And basically, the SOS is consolidation above resistance after, well, something that looks a lot like this. Right now, above 17.1, I think things are still looking good. This trade played out. We weren't really looking for high upside, just like 17.3. I think we're going to get it, to be honest. I think it looks like we're going to get it. That's looking pretty nice. I could move my stop loss, or I could move my take profit up here, because I moved my stop loss up. That might be a wise plan. I don't have the number that I would look to do that yet, so we're going to keep grinding through these charts. Really quick, I want to look at our economic calendar here. I love investing.com. You make my life easy. You make it easy. What's up, Alchemy Crypto? Luna Classic? I don't think so. We're not looking at Luna Classic today. You ain't got to waste time on that crap. Sorry if you love Luna Classic. I feel bad for you. Burn. This week, let's see. We have our core CPI. This is going to be really big. Actually, next week is huge. next week is going to be huge. We can look at the charts all we want here, and we can definitely try to speculate about what next week will bring based on it. At the moment, we're not really seeing markets react to the PPI numbers, but look at this like all-star banger for next week. On Tuesday the 13th, we have core CPI. So core CPI is consumer price index. That is inflation that's felt basically at the retail level, where we're paying for gas, we're paying for food, etc. PPI is the wholesale inflation index, which is essentially the layer above us selling to us. And so we would expect to see that inflation trickle down. It's the only trickling down that happens. Inflation and piss, I guess. Not money. We would expect that to be seen in CPI. So Tuesday is going to be huge. If these numbers come in hot, that will lead us into a very sketchy position Wednesday. Wednesday the 14th, we have the FOMC meeting scheduled. It is scheduled on our lives. We love those days. It's going to be a great time, guys. Please make sure you tune in Tuesday at 1 o'clock. We'll go live. I'll do a little precursor. I should have a little video out actually about the Fed by then. We'll see. I'll talk to the team. But Mr. Chirpow will give us our FOMC statement, and we'll see what they're feeling. From the numbers we've gotten so far, I don't see dovish talk coming in. The market's looking at 50 BPS. Anything higher than that's really going to be a wild card, likely going to send assets across the board down and the dollar up, though the dollar not looking super great. If somehow, by the grace of the spice gods, we get something under 50 BPS, might see some relief. This could make sense. I've been kind of speculating that if December closes down, we're probably not going to see upside price action until Q1 of next year. January, March, April, or January, February, March. I don't know my months. But this is going to be a huge day. Next week is looking like the game changer potential. We don't have the answers yet, but we have huge stuff coming out. And then even on Thursday, we have core retail sales month over month, initial jobless claims, a number that is very important to the Fed. Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index, something I don't follow, and retail sales month over month. These are really strong economic indicators, and we really want to see these numbers come in. I want to see them come in strong. We want to see strong retail sales. We want to see, I guess, technically strong jobless claims, meaning lots of jobless claims, because that's what the Fed looks at, along with inflation. And basically all these things line up to next week is going to be big. Is going to be big. If you're betting on farther downside in the short term before this year's over, next week is likely when you'll get it. If you're looking for upside into the end of this year, you're looking to see kind of this quarter close green, next week is likely when it will start. If we get dovish talk, I'm really just, it's hard to bet on that at the moment. Really hard to bet on that. But this is going to be huge. So definitely tune in next week. And we'll continue on our Bitcoin. So I'm thinking where we're at now. We've had 2 days of testing 17.1 as support. I don't like that we are hanging out here. I would rather put this number behind us so I can stop saying 17.1. But for now, we have a bullish engulf on the daily. It looks like we need to close above 17.134. That's within 0.1% of 17.1. Really nothing super special. Nothing super special. On to the day. Momentum continues up while VWAP draws down and money flow moves up. A little bit of upside here on the day. It's likely going to come down to how today closes. Today closes strong, let's say, above our very local daily resistance at 17.224. Something like that. Maybe we'll see more green or more upside action, at least into the start of next week. If we close below 71, I think that's kind of the market pricing in the Fed talk. And man, we're going to have to try to find support down at 16.8 or as far down as like 16.6, 16.5. I kind of like this resistance here from late November 23rd, 16.6. We had a very definitive, very visible resistance before we popped back above it. We have not tested that as support. So potentially that is where we might look. We're talking about 16.5, 16.6 might be the real play. Might be. Let's go down to like the 12-hour. It's like no matter what time frame you look at this chart, it looks the same. It's so boring. We had these daily engulfs back to back to back on the daily time frame, and then into the 12-hour, we have kind of the same thing again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles, really in the same range. Not a lot of volatility, and not a lot to trade on, to be honest. 12-hour momentum looks really weak. So does VWAP, but money flow is actually showing signs of weakness. We see lower lows or higher lows and lower highs here on negative money flow. That is how we begin rolling over. We look for this to roll over. That's pretty classic for us here. This is not great. I'd like to see, again, this is coming down to how today closes. A weak close is going to draw this back down, and we're going to be looking for, hopefully, a higher low into, right here, hopefully a higher low as money flow climbs up. But that's maybe just a prayer at this point. If the 12-hour close is stronger, we might see that continue to roll over, and that's really going to suggest more upside. I don't want to look at too much. Whoever was talking about bear div on the week, it's just a bear div on the 12-hour, man. We have a lower high in RSI right here, super visible, and we have, actually, this is technically a lower high, so it's not bear div. I retract my statement. I retract it. This is kind of cool. We see the 12-hour RSI lows marching up. However, to warn you guys, we saw that previous, and that did not get us out of trouble. Momentum back in positive. Man, this range right here, this is where my eyes are. This is like all that matters. Let's go to the 4, because the 4-hour actually was maybe the only bullish time frame that we were looking at in the previous stream. Let's see if that's changed. Holding on to that low here off of a higher high. 4-hour still has somewhat of an upside bias. I don't like the way that this momentum is acting, though. This is very common to see momentum kind of flip back and forth on one side of our oscillator. And when we see that, I do usually watch for it to break to the other side. I wish that was on negative momentum. Money flow is moving back up, so the 4-hour is still holding strong, as it did not break its low before this high, did it? Nope, didn't. It basically retouched its low. Not as strong as I would like, but what I do notice is that money flow is remaining positive on the 4-hour, and what we haven't seen really is that creep into longer time frames. That's what we want to see for farther upside. Not getting really much hope of that here. I do like the higher high, and I like that the low is defended, and this again looks like probably into the end of today is when we're going to look for answers. Let's be realistic, though. As soon as I end the stream, we'll probably know. Within 20 minutes of me ending the stream, something will happen, and it'll be like, oh, yeah, of course. But it'll wait. It'll wait till the stream's over, as it always does. But I have a nice little practice here. Let's invert our chart, and let's look at price action inverted. Let's look at it inverted. It does kind of look like it's flagging out. It wasn't maybe an ascending channel here. Fell out of it. Now it's trading sideways. Let's maybe go to the 12. Upside down, this is a nice little uptrend, isn't it? This is what we were hoping to see continue from 69K. Didn't get it. However, our highs, or our impulse moves, I guess we'll say, our impulse moves, these pushes up, do seem to be getting flatter as this move, very small. This could be suggesting momentum is waning. Man, really not a great chart. Let's zoom it out more. Zooming out. Man. Should be running into resistance, right? Ugly. I think at the end of the day, we're still just watching for this giant descending wedge to play out. It has not yet. We talked about it in the previous stream that we could still see it continue the wedge down and see lower lows before break to the upside. But at some point, something has to give. Sellers and buyers have to agree on price. And there's an issue here that might be specific to crypto or Bitcoin, is on the seller side, what do you need to sell? You need the asset. You need Bitcoin. In order to push the spot market, you need spot. You need coins, right? If you continue to sell, at some point, you no longer have coins to sell, and you can no longer push the market down. You can argue derivatives, you can borrow and sell, etc., sure. But at the base, at the core, I guess, or the simplest way, to explain it is sellers need coins to sell. To push price down this far, 77.6%, lots of coins have been sold. Note though, each coin that was sold has been bought by someone. You cannot sell to no one. And so there are people buying somewhere. People DCAing, I don't know, whales, time on the bottom. At some point, they're going to run out of coins. And the reason I say that this has to, at some point, relief is you run out of coins, and the only real way to get them back is to push price up, find liquidity, and push it back down. That's how you can continue a downtrend. I don't want to say indefinitely, but that's how you can continue a strong downtrend like we've seen over the last year. This has been a year of selling, guys. A whole year, more than a year. The high of 69K was in November of last year. So we're 13 months into this, and virtually we have seen no bounce. We have seen very little retracement. This is very abnormal for Bitcoin. If you go back and look at previous bear markets, so this was part of the previous cycle, but not a bear market itself. Either way, you do see these strong rebounds. And even before the March crash, you saw a higher high or a double top. Depends on what exchange you look at. This is basically the whales reloading. That gives them the extra power to push down. In 2017, 18, we saw the same thing. We have these big retracements that allow the whales to continue pushing price down. We had a final kind of upside capitulation wick in October of 2018 before falling down to 3,100. This is what I was looking for. We haven't really gotten it yet. This is a strange move. I think a lot of this could be explained by all the FTX crap going on. FTX never bought Bitcoin. I read this in an article, so it may not be right information. It's very hard to confirm anything that you read. But FTX essentially didn't buy Bitcoin for their customers when they bought it. That creates so much selling pressure. Oh no, I'm out of my monster. No. So much selling pressure. And for them to have left the market now, I think is maybe the best thing that could have happened. Like, honestly. Without that perpetual seller. So I guess there really is one other way to continue selling forever, and that's to steal assets from people, which is essentially what FTX did. Stole assets from their customers and didn't make the purchases that their customers made. So having them out of the game is not a bad thing. One sec. I want to get... Okay. See if I can have the lady bring me up an energy drink. I need more energy. I'm out of energy. A little tirade over. So this was the interesting chart I talked about at the beginning. Let's take a look at it again. Not a lot has changed here, but I know we have some new eyes. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please help us grow. We've been growing through this bear market despite watching virtually every other channel falter, stall out, or even contract. And the reason we've continued to grow is because awesome people like you out there have continued to invest in yourselves, and learn trading, learn markets, coming out here during these boring days. Like, you guys, I don't think you realize it. Everyone in crypto goes through this. We all go through this. The difference is, do you quit or do you commit to understanding and learning? And pretty much I can say this, it's 13 months in from the high. If you're still here, you're going to make it. You're going to make it. You've already gone through the worst of the pain. Bitcoin can go lower in price. We can see more downside. But the pain is mostly over. At this point, I think a lot of people counterintuitively would feel relief from a push to the downside, because at least the market moved. Anyway, so smash the likes and subscribes, please. Let's get to 420 likes. We haven't gotten 420 likes in a few streams. If we do, I'll give out some memberships. It costs you nothing. Just pick up the mouse, your mobile device, click that little thumbs up. Go ahead, click subscribe while you're at it. And let's get to 420, boys. Let's get our 420 license. So this is a chart I haven't heard anyone really talk about, and I stumbled upon it in the last stream. There's something very interesting here. So this is Bitcoin's market cap. Typically, we look at Bitcoin's price, which is just the market cap divided by how many coins there are. But this is a dynamic chart in the sense of the supply of Bitcoin every 10 minutes is increasing by 6.25 Bitcoin, right? That's the mining reward. Take a second, think about it. So every 10 minutes or every hour, we have what? 6 times 6.25 more. Not good. What's the math? 37.5 new Bitcoin every hour. So market cap is, in my opinion, a more true measurement of Bitcoin, in a sense that It's cumulative. It shows you something that price doesn't. And what really caught my eye in the last stream, and here is kind of the alpha, is if we look back to 2017's high of Bitcoin market cap and we zoom into today, we see something pretty spicy that we don't see on the price. And that is, we've lost the high, maybe painting a bottoming pattern, I hope, and now we're consolidating directly underneath that high. Look at this wick. On December 5th, it was a near perfect wick back to that 2017 high. So it's acting as resistance. What I like, though, is that price is holding here. It's consolidating below resistance. A typically bearish signal. You should definitely interpret this the way you want or the way you see it. But in crypto, I've seen this happen so many times where it's supposed to be a bearish signal, but we see it break to the upside. I can't explain why. Maybe we're just a little bit more manipulated, or I don't know, something. Ooh, 2 new subscribers. That's what's up. That's what's up, boys. Arson Benda and good job, Jose. You guys are the best. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you jump in the Discord. Keep up with our live streams. We'll also do an airdrop when the stream's over, as we do every day. I make everyone a Bitcoin holder that chills in our Discord. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is click the verify little green check mark emoji on the message when you enter. So this is interesting for 2 reasons, in my opinion. 1, I haven't heard anyone talk about it. And 2, it's a very valid way of looking at Bitcoin's chart. And to see the precision here, to see the accuracy of this high is spicy. My speculation when we looked at this is if we get back above 334 billion market cap on Bitcoin, we're likely to see that retracement rally that we've been waiting for. This is a pivotal level. This was an incredibly strong resistance from 2017. It did act as support on the way down, but it was sold through, and actually kind of double down on this. If we connect our highs here from 48K to August, whenever, so like May to August, what we see is a descending high trend that was in play. It broke, we had like a fake out, I guess, which sold back to the trend line, and it found support. We found support on total market cap. This is pretty spicy. 1, 2, 3. 3 tests, and now we're just chilling under this resistance. What's up, Darren Bowers and Manuel MB? It's Christmas. Thank you. It's Christmas for subscribers, man. It's been slim pickings. I appreciate you guys. It means a lot. Thank you very much. Yeah, bonus. If you subscribe, I'll shout you out. Everyone loves shout outs. So we found support on this ascending high trend, and now we're chilling below. It's not going to take much. It really won't. We don't have a read, though. We don't really have a sign other than consolidating below resistance. I have a bias for everyone who's new here. I am a perma bull on Bitcoin. I have said this for 7 years now. That doesn't mean that I always think Bitcoin is only going to go up. That obviously isn't true. But in the long time frame, I'm 100% a believer. I have seen this do everything. I have seen Bitcoin go to prices people never thought would happen. I have seen it recover. I've been told every year Bitcoin will never do this, and then it does it. This is my bias, is if I have a long enough time frame, Bitcoin will reach whatever price that I'm interested in. I have no doubt it will break 69K. I don't understand. I really don't get the logic behind people saying it's like some kind of top forever. History of any asset has shown us that's not really how assets function. Period. One sec. I'm not going anywhere. I gotta grab this. Nice. Little energy drink delivery here. That's just not what it's shown us. Assets tend to move up. Why? I would say because currency tends to devalue. Not even tends. Currency, the fiat currency system, is basically designed to devalue itself. There's never been a currency or fiat currency that hasn't devalued itself into worthlessness. We are essentially, as Bitcoiners, waiting for that to happen. And I wish I knew when it would happen. I wish I could tell you it's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know. I've been waiting how many years? I haven't lost faith. I haven't lost faith in it. It's going to happen. I just don't know when. I think essentially if we're going to look at a longer picture, how it will be is the Fed is still on pretty much a hawkish tirade. They're really collapsing markets everywhere. That didn't play out. Collapsing markets globally, and there's really no way around this. They have to stop at some point. They can't go on forever, right? Has to stop at some point. When it does, and they reverse course, whether that's this year, next year, the year after that, the year after that, they have to basically do what brought them back to this scenario. This is why fiat currency is doomed, is it's just a cyclical thing. Humans have never, since the invention of the money printer, been able to use it responsibly. Period. It's never happened. You can go back to Rome, like the ancient Rome, printing silver coins and things. I forget what it is. They made silver coins, and as they ran out of silver, they started shaving the coins down. They would cut the coins so that they were smaller pieces of silver, but they would say that's still one silver piece. So they inflated their supply of silver by then changing the value it's pegged to. We're not really capable of controlling this, it seems, and that's why I'm probably forever a believer in Bitcoin. Is we've created a system where we don't have that potential. We don't have the ability to change the system. The system is in place and it is what it is. It's all scheduled. We can look at years and years in the future and say, well, the halvening is going to be within this kind of time range. It's all scheduled and set in stone, and there's no one who can change that. I don't know. I just started ranting. Sometimes I rant, guys. Sorry for new here. What's up, Space Land? Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being here, guys. It's tough times, but you know what? We have been streaming almost 4 years now. Back here, it was the same thing. It was very tough times. It was actually maybe a little more exciting than it is now. But we'll get through it, and we'll get through it together. If you need to take a break from crypto, go take a break, man. There's nothing wrong with that. If you need to just get your head straight, you're feeling a little too into it, maybe you're burning too much of your time on it, take a break, come back, we'll be here, we'll leave the lights on. You can count on that. You can count on that. So kind of along the lines of Bitcoin's market cap, we have total crypto market cap. This is another very valid measurement, very valid way of looking at the chart. And in the past has actually been a little bit, I would say, more confident than just the price of Bitcoin. So this was that 17 high. We had the same retracements, bounces that we're not really seeing in this bear market. But what kind of differs here is we don't see completely flat consolidation. We see price fell below support and was basically trapped there. Below support. Right now we're below resistance, consolidating. This was, I would say, a better indicator of price action, as Bitcoin, if we're not looking at total, we're looking at Bitcoin. Where are you, chart? Let's go back. Was a lot less telling. Essentially held the exact same bottoms the whole time. So I think this is just a little piece of evidence why total might be more valid, or at least valid to look at. This was more telling of a chart. Okay. Moving on to that, looking at total. So 2017, our high was 761 billion. We were watching this back in June and we said, hey, June hit 2017's high. That was resistance. It hit it and bounced. And we said, man, this is actually really great to look at, as that's a pretty perfect touch to the high. So what? Resistance became support. We bounced. And unfortunately, as Bitcoin fell into the 15K zone, we fell back below that. And this was definitely a little jarring. Not great to see. But despite testing it twice, we came back above it, and now we're consolidating. So a really good indicator of the health of the market is going to be, does 761 billion hold, or does it hold and we bounce back up, probably retest the 1 trillion high, or do we see it break and we fall below, find it as resistance, and move to the downside? I'm very much still of the opinion that if we're above 761 billion, this market is looking pretty healthy. In fact, almost too healthy. I know that's a weird thing to say, but what we had was an all-time high, a long retracement. We broke the all-time high. We had extremely inefficient price action as we just moved up all the way to like 60. We only really consolidated at like 42 for a little bit in January of 21. And to come back and then perfectly test that as support, perfectly, close enough, would be very healthy. That would be so healthy. Bitcoin's never seen anything like that. It really has not. Really hasn't. If you look back, like, it has never come back and tested a previous all-time high as support. And we don't have the data here. Usually it's one time has gone a little bit below, and the rest of the time it really never got close. So like 3,100 on our total crypto market cap right here. 1,100 was the previous high, not even close to back testing it. This is definitely hopium, but right now we are above 761 billion. So I'll give it a thumbs up for today. That could change next week if the Fed says we're going to do 100 BPS. Look out below. I mean, look out below for everything. It's not going to be pretty. All right. All right. Let me zoom in on this trade. Good enough. Good enough. We're just going to leave it. Another winner. Here's what I think we should do. Where's today's chart? Right here. Here's what we should do. I'm going to look. I tried to read the chat. I'm terrible at multitasking, guys. It's hard to stream and read a chat, but I'm going to read the chat now. If you said anything up to this point, sorry, I missed it. I'm going to refresh it. I'm going to read it. Our vote next week will be blank for Bitcoin. If you haven't voted in the poll, simple green, red, up, down. 54% are looking for a green weekly. We have seen 3 green weeklies now in a row, provided we close above 17.1 today. 46% red, pretty split. As I'm a permabull, I feel like we have a little bias there with our viewers as well. And so 56 to 47 isn't really a big split for us. Usually we're more in like the 60-40 zone. To me, that shows we are collectively more bearish than we usually are. That's okay. You're allowed to be bearish. I'm bearish at times too. I just am not bearish when I zoom out enough. Andrew Kim, thank you for the 1,000 W's. I think those are wands. I don't know. Appreciate you though. Starting from what is fresh here. What's up, Michael Norris? Nate, speak to us a reality into existence. Yeah, dude, let's will it into existence. We can do it. What's up, Alchemist? How you doing, bro? As they say, sell in February. Don't be in a mortuary. I don't think they say that either, but maybe we should start saying that. They say sell in May and walk away. That would have been a pretty good strategy in 2022. Is what it is. What's up, Michael Norris? I think I said that one. Alchemy Crypto. You guys fallen into a bull trap. Paul said green. I mean, only 350 votes, 55, 45. That's pretty split, man. That's pretty split. Could be a bull trap, although this is not a very well constructed trap. I don't think people are bearish, or I don't think people are bullish. This channel, likely because I'll say I'm our captain, I tend to lean bullish. We usually have that bias. I don't think that the general public, I don't think really anyone is bullish. We might be the only people that are still like a little bullish. And we will be. Whenever the bottom comes, if it's in or not, we'll be bullish. Just like we were last time on this channel. You can go back and watch the streams. Like, I was one of the only people saying, I think we're going up. Back in 2020, in like October, we nailed the an 9,800 bottom in October, September. And man, we rocked it. What's up, Frank Beats? My man, Frack Beats. Good to have you. You the man. TA is immaculate. That's right, CT. TA. I don't know. Is it immaculate? Tell me more. Crypto Poppy. Daily has been oversold for a while. IMO that once that gets reset, we move up. Let's take a peek. I will say I haven't really looked at it. I haven't been following it too much on the RSI. Yeah, I mean, definitely oversold. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oversold touches with no overbought touches. Even in bear markets, people don't really understand RSI well. They think overbought means it's overvalued. They think oversold means it's undervalued. It's not really it. I'm not saying this is what you're saying, Crypto Poppy. I'm just getting into a rant again. Is even in bear markets, you see price get oversold and overbought. It's oversold and overbought relative to the last X amount of candles, or looking left X amount of time. I think it's 14 or something like that for standard RSI. And to see it hit oversold 5 times in a row without becoming overbought is a little unusual. It's definitely a little unusual. Never means the bottom is in for sure, but I think you're on the right course, man. What you need to see to have a bull run take place is RSI favoring overbought versus oversold. So basically the inverse of this. We want to see like 5 overbought situations with no oversold situations on the daily. And that's like very in alignment with bull runs. with bullish price action. Alex Gates wants to look at the Ethereum chart. We could do that, bro. What's up, M Stone? How you doing, bro? Dude, that's what I love about this channel. I love reminiscing. I love about this channel is we have so many talented, like, experienced people from crypto. Like, we are, if you're new to crypto, I doubt any of you are brand new, but if you're new to crypto, this is the place to be. Like, we have so much wisdom. It's not just me. It's like we have dozens or hundreds of members who have been in crypto longer than me, been trading longer than me, and they do share their wisdom, especially in the Discord. I love it. That's why even during the bear markets we have viewers, because lots of us have seen them before. It's not too scary. Carthago, YouTube censored your thing. It's because you said the F word, but I'll read your message. You said hanging man with follow through on the indices, 50 BPS rise during FOMC will be tradable bounce probably, unless ECB F's it up. Also CPI. Fair enough. If you use like the F word or things, like, I don't care, but YouTube will hide your comment. It's not like us doing it. And so mining and channel info, yeah. Discord link should be in the video description along with our sponsors and along with some links. Check them out. I'll put the Discord link in the chat now for you, though. People are 50-50 on which direction Bitcoin's going. In here, Joel. In here. Joel Franzen. I think if you were to ask a bigger sample size, I think you'd get a different answer. Don't you think? Jordan with the eye says bull. What's up, Patches? Gasper, my man. Gasper says hit the like buttons. Thank you, Gasper. Hit the like buttons. We need to get our 420 license, guys. I have not been blazing it for weeks now because we haven't gotten 420. You got to get 420 so I can get my blaze license. We're gonna laugh about this moment when we're drinking champagne in a year. I would like that future, Michael. I would like that future. I don't know. Will it be a year from now? I have no way to know. No way to know. But I do know that we will at some point, eventually. We will look back on this and laugh and say, man, everybody was so scared. They all sold. And now they're all telling me how lucky I am because I bought before 100K or something. Green dot on the weekly. Yep, we're waiting for that weekly to close. I did look at that at the beginning. The only thing I don't like about it is this money flow is not very in alignment with that green dot. Kind of said it maybe a million times this stream. I'll say it again. This weekly close is definitely going to be big. Next week with the FOMC, CPI, like, we have huge stuff. Initial jobless claims, retail sales, huge. Like, this week is nothing compared to next week. Next week has massive numbers coming in. How those numbers come in is really going to define the environment, not just for Bitcoin, not just for crypto, but for stocks, commodities, everything, Forex. It's going to be spicy. I look forward to it. I'm ready to get this week over. I'm ready to get it over. Crypto Poppy Stotch shows it a little more clearly too. I'm just not a huge Stotch fan. Stotch RSI to RSI is like moving averages to exponential moving averages. Weirdly, I don't like the exponential ones. Most people use them. I'm just not a huge fan. I'm not really sure why. I think I don't like how quickly they show crossovers. I prefer the slower lagging crossovers because I'm not really using them to trade anyway. I'm not saying, oh, it rolled over, I'm going long. I use it to have more of like a sense of a lens into which I will view smaller time frames and market structure. So yeah, that's why I don't really use them. But hey, nothing wrong with it. Everybody trades different. Everyone trades different. I don't know a single person that trades exactly the same. And I know many people who profit in many different ways. Casual TA Jesus. I think you get like best name of the stream. I think you get best name of the stream, man. You only look at CVD. What is CVD? Am I drawing a blank? What's up, UFO nut? How you doing, bro? M Stone. Agree with money flow. I think that's why Gen March bombs more likely. Yeah. I mean, that's in the cards. Like that. If we just like ignore next week and just pretend, or in a theoretical scenario, next week doesn't exist. That's probably what I'm looking at too. Is like we close this quarter red. That's 4 quarters in a row red. Bitcoin's never seen that. We close bearish engulf on a year. Bitcoin has never seen that either. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll show you guys while I read the chat. We're looking at something that's never happened.
There's a lot of really sharp traders in here following along with a really sharp Tom Crown. Like
Thank
and
you.
Follow. Let's all get wrecked together.
Sometimes that's all that's left, man. Thank you, David. Appreciate you for the $20. Appreciate you. True that, man. Like, that's it. You never, nobody just wins. You're gonna have losings. You're gonna lose. You're gonna have times where you lose. The difference is, are you gonna take your losses? I gotta turn my mic down. I didn't realize how hot it was. You can walk away. You can walk away with your tail between your legs with losses, or you can dedicate to learning, getting better, education, waiting it out, playing the long game. And in my experience, that's what wins. So I want to show you this really quick, guys. This is the entire history of Bitcoin in a yearly time set. Bitcoin has only ever had, if we count this year, 3 red years, period. Right? Pretty wild. Each one of these, we see, actually, they did get a little bigger, right? 56% drawdown in 14, 73 in 18, and we're looking at 62.9. Man, that actually would line up really well. It really would line up well for a lower low to be in the cards. But we're looking at something that's never happened, and I might have to admit I'm wrong. I do that a lot. I'm not always right, and I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. I didn't think that this would happen. I said, I'm pretty sure we closed this year above 28.9. We've never seen Bitcoin have a bearish engulfed yearly candle. With only 20 days left, that's looking not as likely, right? Well, January 1st, I'll say that I'm wrong, because technically hasn't happened yet. Never seen this before. It's never happened. This has been the cycle of firsts. This is something I would definitely pay attention to. And whenever we do bottom out, whether it is this year, next year, whenever we do, whatever price it's at, definitely going to be looking right here at 28.9. That's going to be a yearly resistance. Something to think about. I don't really remember where I was going with that. I got distracted. We'll look at Ethereum. We can look at Doge. UFO Nut just ate a little weed gummy. All right, buddy. Rock and roll. What's up, Tazio, my man? If you divide Bitcoin by the M1 supply, Bitcoin has kept a range since 2017 peak, which is when legal lever trading in the US started. That's an interesting chart. All right. We could do that. I know that I have one from M2, but I don't know if I did one from M1. Creator Andy, your birthday is the 14th of December. Dude, your birthday is going to be fucking wild, bro. You're going to have a wild birthday if you're watching the charts. You're going to have a wild birthday. Indices now. It's like why isn't it just M1? Let's see if I just do M1. Huh. What's the ticker for M1? Can somebody tell me? Oh, maybe this is it. This is wild. If that's correct, this is wild. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if it's right or not, because whatever this calculation is giving us, I have a feeling it is right. Wait, yeah. Wait, what? You guys can't see it, but it says WM1, and I click it. It says M1. Tazio, what's the ticker? Is it WM1? This doesn't look right. Whatever this is, it's pretty spicy, and it is reflecting what you said. I'm gonna wait till you tell me, because I could look it up. Playlist 1, bull flag breakout attempt on the hourly for ETH. All right, we'll pull up ETH while I wait for the ticker. Like sub 420. Thank you, just playing crazy. I missed some. What's up, Robbie? How you doing, Robbie1? You're one of my favorite people, man. CVD cumulative volume delta. Sounds interesting. Sounds worth taking a look at. Let's get wrecked together. That's right, Belzebuth. It won't be the first time. It won't be the last time. But you know what? We also all got rich together in the last like 3 years. So you got to give and take. They want all the money BlackRock wants. That's right, Alchemy. Never go all in on one position, Creator Andy. Wise words, man. Wise words. In fact, all in one position is way beyond what you should ever do. I have a video on it on our channel. I don't recommend ever using more than 2%. Should never, in my opinion, risk more than 2%. Less is better. You will lose. You might win. You might win for a while going all in. But you're gonna lose eventually, and if you're going all in, that loss will take you out. And you'll give back all those gains. Don't give back your gains, bro. BitBoy is always right, says Alchemist, especially when he's wrong. Ask him to tell you himself. That's funny. TMJ says, guys, watch Crypto Savvy. Crypto Savvy's talented. He's a talented analyst. I know him personally. I think he's a good dude. We see things differently, but talented guy. Like I said minutes ago, there is no one way to trade. Everyone trades differently. I would say Savvy and I are definitely different spectrums of that trading. If you like Savvy, another person to check out, Optical Art Steve, my man, good dude. Shout out to them. Shout out to Savvy and Optical Art. They're the yings to my yang, man. I'm the yin, they're the yang. I'm the bull, they're the bear. They were right back in 2018 and 19 while I was sitting there being bullish, and then they were wrong in 2020 and 2021 when I was being bullish and they were being bearish, and now they're right again in 2022. This is kind of the way it works. That's just the way it works. But yeah, guys, I recommend go get a whole basket of opinions. Don't just listen to me. Despite what memes may say, don't just listen to me. M1 sounds very warlike. That's right, World Finances. Flat Smack, bottoms in. You're calling it. Flat Smack's called it. Flat Smack's called it. Bottoms in. Did anybody put the ticker in there? BLX USM1. Tassio, my man. You the man. I'll pull that up. We are going to look at Ethereum. Don't worry. Okay, I think that was right. I don't know what it pulled up, but it's very similar. This is spicy, dude. I'm glad you brought this up. This is very spicy. This is the monthly time frame. And if we look at it through this lens, what we see is something very interesting. Actually, you know what this suggests, Tassio? I don't know if you were going to say this. This suggests that Bitcoin never actually had a bull run. This is really cool. I looked at it against M2, but not M1. So this is the M1 liquid money supply. M2 is less liquid money supply, but they basically are measurements of the total amount of dollars in circulation. I think that's a fair assumption. Bitcoin, definitive bull market from 11 to 13. Definitive bear market from 13 to 17. 17 bull market definitively ended. Bull market definitively ended. Look at this, though. This suggests that it never actually had a bull run after that. If we look at the high, it's going to say 0, 0. Just ignore the numbers here. It's not really important. What's important is the candle movement. It never broke a higher high. In fact, it never broke 2019's high. This is really cool. This is very cool. This is a cool way to look at it. This is really cool. I have not looked at this. I'm going to have to spend some time here. Is this a double top instead of... Wow. And even saying that 21 and 22 were a double top, that's really cool. I'm going to need to spend more time on this. This is a great chart. This is really wild. I've never seen a chart that suggested that we haven't been in a bull run. We never left the 2017, 2018 bear market. We never set a higher high. In fact, we never broke 2019's high. We didn't break 21's high in 22. Now we're trending back down. I could definitely see some kind of like head and shoulders paint here. Something like that. That's spicy as hell. Damn, Tessie, I'm going to have to look at this more later. That's wild. I'm going to look at that on my free time, come up with some conclusions. Appreciate you, man. Pizza Slice Token, what's up, man? What's up? Caroline's bottom is in giggity. Benny Mort, I can never say her name, man. Benny Mortasia. This dude doing awesome work on Twitter, helping take down the bots. I appreciate you, man. You know what? Let's give you a little wrenchy. Be a mod. Dan K, this weekly candle closes, and the next one gonna be going down. Yeah, fair enough. 480 votes. I'm gonna end the poll. How many likes do we have? Do we have 420 likes? Guys, I cannot stress enough how important it is. Can't stress enough how important it is. We get 420 likes. We have 260. Man, it's bear market for prices, bear market for thumbs ups. They're free. There we go. You just got like 10, 20. Smash them. Let's get 420. If we get 420 thumbs ups, we have 400 people here. We could do this right now. I'll give away memberships to the channel. Right? Yeah. Good trade. Costs you nothing. Get a membership. Costs you nothing. We can do it. We're about to break 300. We got to get 420. We got to blaze it. You guys want to see Ethereum? I'll pull up Ethereum. Ethereum's chart's like virtually identical to Bitcoin's right now. Ethereum's actually a little cleaner. So we look at 1300 here as resistance after we fell down to just under 1100. Kind of creaked down, bounced. This is basically a double bottom on the day off of 1100, higher low, back to resistance. The difference, I guess, is Ethereum is kind of completed. This would be like 1660 on Bitcoin. It's like completed that previous resistance back test as support, but it's doing very similar things here as it's consolidating below 1300, finding support at 12. Not a lot of difference. Not a lot of difference here. Maybe our indicators will be a little different. Not really. Not really. That's a weekly candle. Ethereum struggling to close the weekly green. Got a green dot. Money flow is crap, though. Really similar condition to Bitcoin. Really similar. There isn't really a lot to be said here. We can identify a pretty symmetrical triangle. Looks like that symmetrical triangle converges March, so the last month of the first quarter of 23. As I say about every symmetrical triangle, watch for a fake break. If you can see a fake break to the top and then a fall down, or if we see a fake break to the bottom, likely a move to the upside. Very symmetrical. Very, very symmetrical. Much more symmetrical than Bitcoin. Very clean there on Ethereum on the week. But there isn't really a lot to read into. Not a lot to read into. Looks like major resistance is the 1300. We see that on the daily, on the weekly, on the monthly time frame. That's where last month closed, this month opened, and it's really kind of struggled to find bullish support there. 1100 though is clean. I mean, it's a great place to find support. It was your monthly close in 2017, 2018, the bull run top. Finding support there, very similar to the Bitcoin market cap chart we looked at. Ooh, you got a little bump. That's not very exciting. I almost got excited for a second. That was on the 5 minute. A little bump. I think the whales thought we ended the stream already. Jokers. We didn't end the stream already. Yeah, just don't have a lot to read into. Ethereum mirroring Bitcoin, not a ton to look at. This is so spicy, dude. Tasio, this is the best chart I've seen in months. Thank you for making my life a little more interesting. What's up, Ralph Eldred? Very smart. I don't know if you're talking about me or not. Either way, thank you, man. Thanks for being here. ETH yearly candle was never broken lower afterwards. Is there a BLX for Ethereum? I actually do not know. Like a Ethereum Brave New Coin Liquid Index. Ooh. Let's see. Let's do ETH. Market cap. Maybe the market cap will show it. ETH Liquid Index. That's Infex Index. Whoa, what index? Brave New Coin Liquid Index for Bitcoin. Lame. Maybe it's like Ethereum market cap will have it. Now, what's the longest data we can get on Ethereum? What's the ticker? Savvy Permabear. That he is. Can I get a 1 hour? Yeah. I mean, I can. What's up, Christopher Reed? Savvy always bearish? He is. I'm always bullish. He's always bearish. It is what it is, you know? There's room for everybody. What's the top in 2023? If I had to guess, God, I have no idea, dude. Will you react to my new video on SBF? Probably not. I don't know. I don't know. What's up, Slopback? So I don't know if you're making videos, man. Good luck. This is a rough time to make them. No one considering Bitcoin chopping around for the rest of the year. I mean, I think most people are. It's only 20 days left. Not all Fed meetings have a lasting effect on the market. Could chop until January and crash after. Absolutely. I think actually more people than you'd expect are looking for that. Planning to do TA on AVAX. I wasn't. But I'll pull it up. ETHUSD Bitstamp. Yeah, that's what I was going to guess. That's what I was gonna guess. Bitstamp has a lot of the older charts. Actually, that's pretty spicy. That's pretty spicy. Ethereum no bearish engulf on the yearly. 743 2017 close. Is this really the whole history? Yeah, I guess it is. It goes down to like 40 cents back in the IPO days. That's pretty cool. Bitcoin, we looked at this earlier. Bitcoin bearish engulfed on the yearly. Ethereum hasn't even touched it. If it does trade down to 743, likely strong support there. From a yearly perspective, that's strong support, and then 130 below that. I doubt we see 130. We'll see. Talking about you, homie. Thank you, Ralph. You the man. TradingView has its own index for Bitcoin. Maybe they do F2. I looked at that. It didn't have the total history. Bitstamp, I think, is about as good as it's going to get. Oh, you don't make crypto videos, you make electronic music. Yo, Sulp. I love freaking electronic music, man. I love EDM, love dub, love rhythm, love you name it. Jump in the Discord, hit me a message, dude. If you want to make some tunes, I'll play them for you. Everyone hit the like button. Excellent TA. Thank you, Michael Norris. Bitcoin just broke 17.2. Ooh, there we go, boys. The whales thought we ended the stream. Joke's on them. The joke's on them. Let's check our trade. Trade's now up 3.4% LFG. LFG. It feels like a huge move because we just haven't moved at all. Nothing has really happened. But are we going to get continuation? What's happening here? Getting a little spicy. Getting a little spicy here. We broke our range. Are we going to continue through? Let's look at our low time frames. We didn't this stream. 5 minute looking hella strong, but that doesn't really need to be said. We just saw a big green candle. Of course, it's going to look strong, but money flow is trending up with higher highs and higher lows. VWAP, pretty monstrous there, actually. Not bad. What a fake out. Look at this 15-minute VWAP. Just clipped the bottom, moving back up. Still trending up. Let's look for a higher high there. That could be some real continuation. A little spicy. That's what we get for not ending the stream. 30-minute, kind of same thing. A little pivot here. Higher high on momentum. Watching for that VWAP. Wow. Good thing I've like been ending them about an hour in. Good thing I didn't. Hourly pulled up. That's some consolidation, man. Higher high on VWAP and on money flow. Or money flow in green. Higher high on momentum. All right. Into the hour. Into the 2 hour. Dude, this is looking actually pretty good now. Looking pretty good. 4 hour higher high. Money flow's pulled up even higher than we looked at it earlier. Momentum's back up. This is pretty spicy. This is pretty spicy. I don't like kind of this. It looks like a button jacket. But you have a higher high money flow. Nice. Well, it looks like our kind of hastily placed trade in the last stream looking good. I'm getting alerts. More alerts. Hashimoto's disease. I don't know what that is. Getting alerts. Should I close this long, though, is the question. I don't know. Nice. I don't know. What I do know is you should smash the like button. We have 350 likes. Let's get 420, guys. We have 400 people plus watching. 420, let's give away some memberships. Give away some YouTube memberships so you can use these sweet emojis. And your name will be green. Everyone likes that. Ooh, we got a subscriber. Erit Van Gils. What's up, my man? And Carl Fisher. Shout out to you guys. If you haven't subscribed and hit the like button yet, do it. Help hype the stream up. Bitcoin's given us a little spice. We prayed to the spice gods at the start of the stream, and they've answered. They've answered our prayers. Let's get hyped. Let's do it. 420 viewers. LFG. What's up, Dario? Fire. That's right. Puff, puff, pass. Well, soon, hopefully. Go, go. What's up, Crypto Jung? Joe89. Let's go. Mike J. Trader Joe's United. Litecoin. Don't have to ask me twice, man. I'll pull up Litecoin If I even just think I hear the name, I'll pull it up. Nice. Litecoin weekly against Bitcoin, flipping green. Only need a little bit more upside for a bullish engulf in the week. I'm digging it. As you guys know, I have long, maybe foolishly, been bullish on Litecoin. I'm still bullish on it into 2023. Litecoin has performed very well since June of this year, with perspective to the rest of the space. Kind of unexpectedly. Litecoin hasn't really gotten out of here yet, though. There we go. Now the subscribers are flooding in. The Change. What's up, man? Dan K. Dahu. Zachary. I thought it was a boring day. It's getting a little spicy. Let's go. Litecoin still kind of stuck in this consolidation. Break 40, or not 40. Break 79.50. And I'll be looking for more upside. Litecoin just looking great. Looking great. While everything else looks like crap, my baby. I have an irresponsible amount of Litecoin, so mind my bias. But it is looking great, man. I like this. This looks much cleaner, much healthier than Bitcoin. And you can definitely see that in LTC BTC pair. 004295 was the yearly bullish engulf for LTC BTC. That's why I'm bullish into next year on it. I'd like to see this weekly close bullish engulf. We'll be looking for farther upside. Let's put an alert here. 17,270. Crap. So we just got just shy of our take profit. A new hour just rolled over, though. I hate when that happens, man. Oh, no. So into the new hour, we continued. That's actually pretty good. Only 7 minutes into this, and we have... This looks so much bigger than 0.19%, doesn't it? That's because we're so sideways. So very sideways. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's get it. And just hit the 0.8 or 0.618. Not as exciting as I'd hoped, but I'll take it. I'll take it. These low time frames look pretty strong. I mean, the 5 minute might have some retracement here with our VWAP trending down, but money flow is really kind of breaking out on many time frames here. We're seeing positive momentum. If we look at the 5, very strong positive momentum, stronger than the previous many of these previous swings. 15, same deal. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a little continuation here. 30 minute, highest upward momentum since the 8th of December when we kind of bounced from 16.7 to 17.3. I like that it's into a new hourly candle. I like how tight momentum was here. We broke our high. VWAP broke its high. Money flow pulling out of the gutter. Now, this is exciting only because it's been so boring. It's exciting to see some kind of definitive move. But this isn't really super excitement yet. If we continue on, we're looking for, we're here at the beginning of the stream, we were talking about how important this weekly close is going to be to many time frames, and how next week is going to have so many important things happen. With the FOMC meeting on the 14th, we have that scheduled out. Don't miss it. CPI data, initial jobless claims, retail sales. We have a lot of big numbers coming out next week, and that's likely going to define the landscape for all assets. To see a strong close this week, I think is going to set us up for some good news next week. Knock on wood. I did not expect this to happen right now, but I really welcome it. Really welcome it. Oh man, nice. We've been going live during just like this like gibberish, sideways, no excitement, no spice. It's nice to just see a move. I don't care if it's up or down. New to the channel, what's up, Blue Punk Rocker, man? Had to start watching all the best crypto content. Thank you, man. Great perspective. I encourage everyone, get as many perspectives as you can. The way I view it doesn't have to be the way you view it. I'm just sharing the way I see things, you know? I'm not right all the time. Build Bankin, XRP and Doge. Are they moving? Is anything moving? I wouldn't be surprised. ApeCoin up 3%, still under $5. We nailed the top of ApeCoin, and we nailed the bottom, actually. Back in the good old days when numbers went up. Look at this. Boom. We nailed 27. 27. We nailed an implied retracement support at like 3. We nailed this coin. I don't own any ape coin. I don't think I ever will. It seems like the shittiest of shit coins to me, but hey, like I said, it doesn't have to be the way you see it. Ape coin up 3% in an hour, up almost 10% on the day, but still very much below its high here. If it breaks 527, that'll be interesting. Hasn't done it yet. What's Doge doing? Doge, man. Doge. Holding that 7-cent support. Hasn't really responded here. Not even 1% on the day. Hasn't gotten back to its 618 retrace. Looking for 11.65. I do like it though. I do like the way this looks. It looks a lot like Litecoin. Litecoin with the low. Kind of consolidates, accumulates. You see a break. Test of support holds. Now we're sideways. Very much like Litecoin. Very much like Litecoin right now. Makes sense. They're merge mined. They are the same. They're the same hash rate. They're the same hashing. Same thing here on Litecoin. You have your low break, trade sideways, and then you pop up, you're trading sideways again, consolidating above previous resistance. Litecoin, I think, actually looks a little better, personally. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go. Break 17.3. Let's close this trade. Let's take our profits. We set this in our last live stream. We moved the stop up in this live stream. I'm ready. Give me the monies. Give me the monies. Viper, what is ILV, my friend? Isaac Delgado. What's up, man? I'll pull up XRP if you subscribe. There's our deal. There it is. Hash rates are high, man. BTC 1 month. Adam Clark with the chart here. Yeah, dude, we were just looking at this. This is wild to me. This is a wild chart to me. I was saying that this suggests we never actually had a bull run after 2017. Our highs never exceeded even 2019's high. Basically, what this means is that the M1 money supply expanded in a massive way. That's not a secret to anyone, but it expanded more than Bitcoin's movement to the upside, which is wild. This is wild. I told Tassio, who pointed this out earlier, like, I gotta look at this more and do some homework, and I'll probably make a pretty sweet little post about it, because this is really spicy, and this doesn't look anything like any other chart, really. But thanks for the chart, Adam. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All organic, baby. Dude, same. It's just totally different, right? There's nothing else that looks like that. If you look at M2, it looks really similar to like Bitcoin divided by gold. But if you look at M1, it's a total different story that I actually have never looked at, I don't think. It's pretty spicy. What's up, Nate Trades? 200 EMA on 4 hour. I doubt we break it. 17.3-ish. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much where our take profit is. 17.3. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hope we hit it. On log scale, dude, M1 is... It's very interesting. I don't have, like, while we're live here, I don't have the time to, like, dig into it. But it's such an interesting chart. It even suggests that we're under 3,100. Like, the low in 2018. Like, it suggests almost that we're finding support there. Like, look at that. This is wild. I don't think I've ever looked at it. I really am, like, now excited. I haven't been excited about a chart in forever. Kind of excited to look at it. It's so clean. It's so clean. If we see a bounce here, Bitcoin versus M1, I mean, right back here to summer of last year's lows. That's like where I would look. I mean, you have some monthly resistance to kind of take out first, but right here, actually, if we can extend that back, this even lines up really well here. Really well. I love it. I love it. What kind of implications does this have, guys? It has so many implications. This suggests we never had a bull run after 2017. And so I would look at it as, well, that might mean that the next time we do have a bull run, it's going to be very explosive. Very explosive. What flavor, Ash? It's a cool blue raz, my friend. Smoking's bad. Smoking's bad. Crazy chart, dude, I know. My mind's blown. Like, I wish I could really get into it, but it would just be me, like, sitting here staring at it, going through time frames. It'd be boring. Steak and lobster tonight, Phil. Right on, dude. Right on. Are we at 420 yet? We're at 400 likes. Guys, we almost have 500 viewers. We have 400 likes. Can we get 20 more right now? 20 more, and then we can give away memberships. We can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, fam. Look at this awesome chart. When have you ever seen Bitcoin divided by M1? Have you ever seen this? Have you ever even heard anyone suggest that we never had a bull run? Right? That's alpha. That's unique stuff. You're not going to get this elsewhere. I mean, you will once we talk about it and everyone else notices and they start talking about it. That's what we do here. We push the boundaries. So let's get 420 likes. There we go. 418. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We haven't had new subscribers in a while. Oh, Benjamin Cohen did? Fair enough. Benjamin Cohen is the man. Credit where credit's due. As a creator, you don't really have time to watch everyone else's content, and it's not really a good thing, because if you do, then you don't know if your ideas are yours or someone else's. Well, then shout out to Benjamin Cohen. 420. Let's do it. Let's rip off these memberships. Membership gifting. Here we go. So I'm about to do it, guys. I have it loaded. YouTube says these memberships, like YouTube decides who gets them. It says people, you have to have memberships enabled, like gifting memberships enabled. You have to have gifting memberships enabled, but then what it says is people who have interacted with that stream are more likely. It chooses people who have engaged in the stream. So I always give you guys like a minute here. Make sure you put something in the chat. Doesn't matter what it is. Just send some messages in the chat. Make sure you've subscribed and you've liked the stream, and that will increase your chance of getting these. So we'll give you like 60 seconds. Everybody get a fair shot at winning here. Put something in the chat. Make some hype. You can put in a ticker of a chart you want to see. You could say Tom is great. You could say Tom sucks. Doesn't really matter. YouTube doesn't care. Just hype it up. There we go. There we go. Yeah, boys. Yeah. Yeah. I love it. We haven't done this in a while. We haven't gotten 420 likes in quite a few streams, so I'm happy to do this. Get hype. Get hype. That's right. All right. Get them in, get them in, get them in. Watch as the amount of viewers move up as the stream is being engaged with. Welcome, new eyes. We're about to give away memberships. Giving them away, hitting the button. Best of luck to everyone. Best of luck to you. I hope you win. Whoever you are. I hope you win. There we are. Release. Release the Kraken. Release it. We've gained like 20 subscribers today. Not bad. Here we go. They're coming on in. Yes, my boy Tassio. Dude, you have anyone deserve it. Hell yeah. Jonathan Schaefer. Tassio. Just Plain Crazy. NBF Forum. And Psychedelic Astronaut. Hell yeah, guys. There we go. Right on. You now can send emojis in the chat. And your name is green. It's I know it's really nothing too special. But it's a little fun thing we do. Oh, I'm going to mute that. There we go. Everybody's ready. Congrats, Psychedelic Astronaut, NBF Forum, Just Plain Crazy, Jonathan Schaefer, and Tassio. Again, you guys rock. Thanks for being here, everybody. We will definitely give away more memberships in the future in the next live stream. We have the FOMC meeting. There's a 100% chance we'll get 420 likes. That's on the 14th. Make sure you tune into that. Man, keep going, Bitcoin. Keep going. Let's get hype. 5 minute, a little bit of retracement, but that's so much strength here with this money flow, man. Momentum, money flow, RSI is up in the sky. Let's see that 4 hour, baby. We were hoping for some kind of rally into this weekly close. We might be getting it. We might get it. We are above daily resistance right now. 17.2, we're above. Let's close out the day. Let's close out the week here. That's not bad. Looking left, 17.6 would be our next daily resistance. I think I'm gonna move this up to 17.6. Our in-stream live trade, move it up to 17.6. I think I'm also gonna move our stop loss up. Let's move with the market. Let's do like 17. What do we got here? There we go, baby. Wout Trafigen. Sorry if I butchered that. Welcome, friend. Welcome. I'm moving to 17.2. Let's do 17.2. This trade now was placed. We calculated, we plotted out this trade live in the last stream. We moved the stop up this stream into profit. And now with this move to the upside, I'm going to move my take profit up, and I'm moving my stop loss up into 17.2. I do wonder if this will get sniped out. It is kind of the obvious level. Probably will. I'm going to move this to, yeah, you know what? We'll do 17.2. It is what it is. Great to have like something happen during a live stream. It's been a while. Let's look at that weekly candle. I like it. We were really just hoping for it to close green above 17.1. I will take any further upside. Where's our 2-day? We just started it. Above 2-day, 17.2. Let's see the 3. 3-day closes in 4 hours. Not a great candle, actually. Not a great candle. Need more upside for that to be any good. But on the 3-day money flows coming up, VWAP might be hitting a higher high here. And momentum rolling over with definitive. We looked at this last live stream. Definitive higher lows on our money flow. So the 3-day, in my opinion, looking to roll over, looking for some kind of upside retracement. I'll take it. Take it. Oh yeah, I pulled up XRP for someone. I don't think it's moved though. I have pretty tight alerts here. Yeah, unfortunately, you wanted to look at XRP, but XRP has not done anything. 0.13% daily green candle on XRP. Hasn't done anything, but lows are coming up. Off of support, 32.7. Not a lot here. You are at resistance, so you see break to the downside. I'd be looking for 32.7. Break to the upside, 50 cents, easy peasy. Pulled up AVAX, but AVAX also hasn't moved. I always wonder why people want to look at charts when they haven't moved. AVAX not looking bad. Higher low on money flow, just like we saw in the 3-day on Bitcoin. Money flow looking very close to positive. I don't love this VWAP coming down with momentum kind of showing saggy signs too. But AVAX, right here, coming off of bullish divergence on RSI. You have bull div right here, lower low in price, higher low in RSI. AVAX, XRP, all these things just going to be moving with the market right now. So this move up in Bitcoin, likely a good sign for whatever coin you're looking at. Nice little flag here in the 5-minute. Maybe we'll see 17.2 as support. Maybe it will fall through it. Who knows? I'm liking it though. That was the most exciting move that's happened in weeks while we were live. We've had a few moves immediately after we ended the live stream, but nothing's really happened while we were live. What's up, Hugo Rays? Thanks for subscribing, brother. Welcome. We're just watching the corn, man. Watching the corn grow. Everybody wait, then CPI spice. True that. Just plain crazy. Exactly. What we're kind of looking at is, well, if we have a solid weekly close, maybe that suggests that these numbers that are going to be out next week are going to be more favorable. If we see this sell off and close below 17.1, that could still happen today. Hopefully not, knock on wood, but it could. Then maybe those numbers are going to be a little more brutal than we expected. There's still too much time left in this day to be like definitive about it. I would love to see it close above 17.2 at the start of the stream. Didn't really think that was going to happen. I didn't think we were going to trade above it today, but we are. Close above 17.2 would be great. That would be a close above resistance on the day, just as we did here after trading sideways. We closed above daily resistance locally. I'd like to see the same happen here. That would be, that's how you create an uptrend. Turn those resistances into support. Keep moving up. 35 minutes on the 4 hour. 4 hours still looking good. Looking good. What do we want to look at? You can see something like this in play. You can see something like this. This is really a low time frame. Super scalpy. Super scalpy. Man, that's 17.2. I should not have my stop there. I should have it higher. Could do that. This would be the clean, ideal trade, but we find that those don't play out that well. Maybe move this down to the 618 with our stop under the 786. We don't really need that much upside then for a 3-to-1. Boom. Slightly higher high. Take it. Look at shitcoin, says Nomad with guitar. I don't know. What's the Ichi look like? Dude, I haven't looked at Ichi in a while. It's a good tip. Tasio, you are... Can I just tag you in today? Because you have all the good ideas. I'm just going to tag you in. Ichi on the daily, actually... Damn, Tasio, you're the man. Ichi on the daily looking great. You're above the TK. You're above the KJ, Taiju Kun, I don't know. Japanese stuff. Looking good, but really on the daily, Tichi is saying the same thing we already knew. It's like 17-1 is the line to defend. We're seeing that right here with the TK, the green line. What I do like about it here is this. We have a very fat, flat cloud, and those tend to be magnetic. When you see a fat, flat cloud, whether it's to the upside or downside, price does typically move towards them to test them. And I dig that. 18.5. That's right in the range of like 18, 19 we were looking for on some kind of retracement here. That's right around where the 50 daily moving average is. Oh, it's right around where the 100 is up here. I like it. What I don't love, though, is that we've already had our TK-KJ cross. It's below the cloud. It's a very weak bullish signal, but it is a bullish signal nonetheless. What about the week? Oh, the week. The week is begging for 18.5. Nice. This is what I get for not looking at my Ichis. Weekly begging for 18.5. We do have a fat, flat cloud up here at 43. But that started to move down. So we do have a time frame here. 43K looks like May of 23. Right here. Could suggest that within now to May that 43K is in the cards. You could. That's a little too far out. But I like where the TK is. Right down here. Right at the level we're looking at 18.5. Kind of want to make my trade 18.5 now. Yeah, why not? I mean, this thing's just gonna get stopped out anyway. It's gonna get stopped out in profit. So why not go for the gold? Let's do 18.4. There we go. Going for the gold. We're going for the gold, or we're going for the getting stopped in profit. Win-win. That's my best advice to everyone. Set up win-win scenarios. Win-win scenarios. All right. Let's show where the crosses are. Man, this is the first stream where like I've had a little bit of a spice, a little bit of excitement. Cross in the clouds. Price is above the clouds. It's not quite the strongest bullish, but it's up there. We do have a weakness here. What? 13th, 12th to 13th. We have a little bit of weakness. Could see price fall through that. But how long has it been? We haven't been above the clouds. I guess we have been above the clouds on the 4-hour. Strike that. In the cloud on the 12. Really seeing the same things here. Ichimoku cloud suggesting with these twists and these thin clouds that there is an area of weakness. And unfortunately, that area is below us. I know. But it's also in alignment with our horizontals. It's in alignment with the other kind of aspects we've been checking out on this chart. Really driving home that 17.1 area. We see that on the weekly and the daily. We don't need Ichi to tell us this, but it does kind of just strengthen our confidence in that. That if we see trading below 17.1, you might want to call it 17 just to give it a little leeway. Likely to see more downside. Likely. Got this fat cloud up here too, though. That was a good tip. It didn't give me too much new info, but it did very much kind of drive home the points we already had here. What makes you motivated? Oh man, Ibrahim Butt. Mr. Ibrahim Butt. That's a great name. What motivates me, man? This is my life, dude. Crypto, I'm irresponsibly all in on crypto for many, many years now. I don't recommend that. It's not a good place to be. But this is my passion. This is the only thing I believe in the entire world. The only thing I believe in, the only truth that I believe in is Bitcoin is cryptocurrency. That motivates me every day. The market, not always so motivating, especially over the last few weeks. But that motivates me every single day. And knowing that there's people out there like you guys today looking for friendship, community, like-minded individuals, I mean, that drives me. It drives me. It's been driving me for years now. Good question. Tom Sucks, Sudi2, Marin. You know, it is what it is. There's all opinions of me. It's here for a reason, for better or for worse. Amen, Fedcoin. Fedcoin. What happens if crypto disappears? Vlad Lin. I would recommend you spend some time, Vlad, if that's an honest question. I'd recommend you spend some time reading about blockchain and what makes blockchain a unique technology. And you'll have an answer. Simon Fortune, we don't like you. That's all right, Simon. I mean, you're tuning in to listen to me. You don't have to like me. I mean, you're watching. I'll take it. You're awesome. Thanks, Jasper. See, it balances out. Can I check Eth? We did check Eth earlier. Wasn't too much going on, but we can pull it up again. Can pull it up one more time. Ethereum not really doing much. Maybe looking for a test at 1300. That could paint a pretty good picture, though. If we see our lows continue to come up, if we see 1300 tested, I think you'll get a pretty flat topped ascending low pattern. You look for a upside continuation, in my opinion. This actually looks like a broadening wedge. So if we saw that, might see something like this. That's just going off like this pattern right here. Quick look. Your highs are coming down, your lows are coming down. You have a broadening wedge. Typically, broadening wedges to the downside. You see break to the upside. 17.2. Fill it. Fill it. What sucks is if this fills, and that's why I said 17.2, bad spot for my stop, is if that fills, then my trade gets stopped out. That's okay. It's stopped in profit. I will live. I will live. It's getting spicy. There we go. Is this going to immediately get stopped out? By the way, guys, I place these here just for practice, basically, so you can see maybe my reasoning behind things. Please don't just blindly take my trades. You gotta come up with your own trades. Copying me is a great way to lose money. Great way. Can I check Chainlink? Adam to the moon. You sold the top. Trigestis. Whew. Savage. I'm glad we just have volatility, to be honest. I'm going to be stopped out here, and I'm stopped out. Womp, womp, womp. I'm stopped, but hey, I can't be too upset. That is another trade in the books. That's another W. Live stream W. Bam. Stopped at 17.2. Our live stream trade. No. Well, this is not great. This is not great. There we go. That stopped out as well. Now you can go up, right? Not great. That's looking pretty savage. As I did say earlier, this could easily just sell off, retrace back down. There's a lot of time left in the day. Are you really going to snipe me like that? This is what I have to say about that, bud. Little middle finger for you, market. A little FU, said the market. It's too easy to trade in a bear, says Nate. I mean, you just bet down. Anytime it goes up, you bet down. There's your bear market strategy, right? It does work pretty well. Jesse told us it was going to turn. Now in a short from 17.2. Well done. That is a hell of a rejection. That is a hell of a rejection. Let's just get rid of this. That was schwampity. I'm happy there's spice, man. We saw movement. The last many streams, we haven't seen any movement. I'm just glad it's moving. Up, down, don't care. Just don't stay the exact same price. If we put this in perspective, nothing really happened anyway. You didn't break the high. You didn't break your range high here. You still haven't broken your range low here. This could end up being a whipsaw. We could see top wick, bottom wick, maybe candle body closes red. There it is. Really was building strength though. I'm kind of hard pressed to believe this won't bounce back up. Just like that, everything can change. So our only existing trade right now, our only existing live streamed trade is looking down closer to that 16.6, 16.5 level. Alerts, 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 alerts. Yes, they're all the same alert. I get it, phone. We were stopped out in profit, and I'm not going to lie, that not a huge profit, but that is how many in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, live streamed. I mean, I don't think they profited more than like 5% each, maybe, but not bad. It's very, very unaggressive trades. Very unaggressive. Oh my, man, what the hell? Market says "fu." Thank you, market. At least it didn't bounce like right at my stop like it does a lot of the time. At least it continued. So it's like, okay, good, you got out of that. Oh my. This is really bad looking now. This looked so good. That's really bad looking. This like slant, this high into slant here, and then more than what, 100% retracement. That's ugly. It's just messing with our emotions, bro. Our low has been taken out. So what? We look to like 1618, maybe our 2 measured move at 17K. I'm glad I got out at 17 too. 17,136, really not that big. Look at this 4-hour candle. What a goofy 4-hour candle, man. A goofy ass candle. That is goofy. 17.1 though, still holding. That's good. That's really all we asked for today. Man, that sucks though. Just looking for 17.1. I probably am jinxing it by saying it, knock on wood. Still holding. That's a pretty ugly hammer though. If today trades down below 17,127, closes red, you have a very ugly inverted hammer. Really long top wick with a red body. That is not very good. Man, this stream, we've had a whole bunch of things happen. I almost forgot that the price moves. Briefly forgot that price action moves. It's been so slow. That is not good. Should I even put this alert? It's probably just going to go off right away. LFG, let's go. Like it's, let's go up or down. Don't care. Just go a direction. 500 viewing, 500 likes. Right on, fam. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We have continued to grow through the bear market because of people like you joining us, finding a home. We'll be here. We were here through the last bear market. We were here all through the bull market. Now we're back in the bear. We'll be here. We'll be here. Join us. I love it. Viewership actually going up. Right on. People are tuning in for the spice. Who's that? Ellie. Welcome, Ellie. If I missed you, Noah Sizzle. Welcome, Noah Sizzle. Petty Basa. Sorba Guatum. Welcome. Welcome, new friends. Make sure to jump in the Discord for a live airdrop after the stream. I don't know how long we'll be streaming because this is still spicy. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. You shouldn't go anywhere. Stay a while and glisten. What is this guy going on about? Good chance you long ja. You should altcoins good money. AXL, I made no sense, brother. I hope you're all right. Ash Hiss with the big spicy, right? Just rip the band-aid off. Like if we're gonna go into like 13K, just get there. I don't want to eat bugs. Been here for a couple of years now. Thanks for the stream. Right on, brother. The markets go up and down, things change, but we're always here. You can count on that. Stream team, we have no idea what is playing out for the weekly close. Wicks tell the direction you guys see on the other side. I don't know what to tell you. We got 20 minutes left on that 4 hour, and boy did that go from pretty to ugly fast. Yeah, guaranteed market will go up or down. It'll go to the right. It'll never go to the left. Those are the things I know. That I know. Some hot chicks texting you, Vlad. Well, what are you doing here, brother? Go get it. What are you doing? You got hot chicks and you're sitting here watching me and candles, dude. Get out of here. Go. Get out. Always entertaining and informative. I try, man. I try. It's hard to be entertaining when the market's really boring. And I'm digging this. I'm digging this volatility. Got a little Darth Maul candle on the 1. On the 1. 17.2. Smacked that price down. Close our trade. Hot chicks are the best. Yeah, they are the best. Everyone relax. It's organic. I think it's more than organic. I mean, look at... This is... Nothing really happened. There's nothing to really even yell about. It's like, you're just in the range. I'm cool with it as long... I mean, if it's in the range, I'm cool with it. I just want to see 17.1 hold. 17.1 doesn't hold... Oh, I mean, maybe we'll get filled on our 16.5, 16.6 trade. Looks like Bitcoin is pulling its fib too hard. You always have to be careful when you're pulling your fib. If you pull your fib too hard, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna have a bad time. You got stopped out. That's okay. Getting stopped out in profit, it's okay. It's okay. It's good. It's a good thing. The official Hilton. The official Hilton, like the hotel. I do like Hilton hotels. Welcome. Desmond Moniwa. What's up, bro? Anders Lorange. Got some good names today, guys. I'm digging it. Digging it. The spice is bringing the people to the yard. They asked me if I would look at this. What is this? There's a game on BingX. BingX is one of our sponsors. Check them out. Use my link. It's like with the cup going on. They asked me to look at this. I don't really remember. Pick a team with the best World Cup odds and win big. Okay, so what team should I pick, guys? Germany, Brazil, Argentina, or am I too late to pick? Vote deadline 11, 19. I can still pick. Predict the champion. Who am I predicting? I don't know how to predict them, though. I can't click them. Vote for players. Messi, Neymar, Kalen. This is actually cool. If I was really into football or soccer, I'd probably would mess with this. Where am I? Pick a team. During the semifinals. I don't know. Check it out. Check it out on BingX. There. I looked at it. I didn't actually say I would, but they asked me to. I don't really know much about... I don't really watch many sports. Too busy watching the charts. Too busy watching charts. Spicy charts today. Let's go back up. Up, down, as charts do. France, Argentina, France. Deadline passed. I thought it said the 19th. Oh well. World Cup wrecked all your bets. Who bet on the World Cup? Anybody other than M Stone? There's never anything to yell about. It will play out the way it does. I agree. Got a nice short from the top. Right on, Bitcoin game. Right on. You pull your fib out publicly. AZ, you gotta be careful with that. Ronaldo. I'm gonna do my homework like I promised you guys. Ronaldo with an interesting point. If Bitcoin versus M1 suggests we never had a bull run, it could nullify the yearly bearish engulfing candle. It's an interesting take. It does have a bearish engulf on this chart as well. It might, I can agree with you, it might make it less relevant. This is such a spicy chart. I can't wait to dig into this. I can't do something like this live because it would be really boring. I'm going to look at this for like hours. I'm going to go through all the time frames. But this is spicy. I guess Benjamin Cohen spotted this. He is very talented. Very talented guy. May of 2020. It looks like, what? Did they remove? They removed a lot of the M1? Well, they did change the way this was calculated, I think in the last year or two. So that also might be this huge gap. Interesting. It's interesting, though. You have that gap down, and that's like the rally was like through the gap. This is a weird way to look at the chart. I like it, though. I'm so bored of seeing the same candles that any fresh take is very welcomed. Any fresh take. Croatia. Only Morocco. What's up, 10 pence? Smash the likes. Thank you, my friend. Everybody loves Morocco. Woo, sports ball. That's how I feel. Woo, sports ball. Bitcoin soaking up the liquidity yet again. That is what it does. May of 2020. Savings accounts. That's what it is. Thank you, Tassio. Dude, can I just get you like on like a call? Like I'll have like a earpiece in and you can just like whisper stuff to me because you're just on point today, man. Just so much goodness. Thank you, Tassio, for being here, bro. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. Appreciate you all. All right. Candles starting to point back up. Your 15-minute closed. Actually, nice little bottom wick on the 15. Interesting. The bottom wick on the 15 on the sell-off, larger than the top wick. We might see a move back to 17.2. That might be happening right now. Go ahead, little guy. You can do it. You can do it. Get up there. Get back up there. Go. Go little candle. Make it spicy. Make it real spicy. Do I ever use EXO? I do not know what EXO is. So only if I don't know I'm using it. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here, Crypto Poppy, my man. My man. Micro Bart. Yeah, a little micro Bart. Little teeny tiny Bart on the chart. Little Bart on the chart. Let's go down to the 1. Little Bart on the chart. Looking pretty whipsaw-y. You had consolidation. Swing high, swing low. You might see consolidation. The little heartbeat pattern, right? Little heartbeat. Mini Bart. A tiny Bart on our chart. For the spicy moves to start. I'm also a poet. Just not a very good one. Not a good poet. Here we go. Back to 17.2 question mark. Hopefully. Make sure you guys have subscribed. We've had a lot of new faces here today, and I love all of you. We're live here all the time. We've been live here for years. We're going to be live here for years. We are your home. We are your shelter from the storm. We all get wrecked together. Let's go. Let's go. Potential diamond. That's kind of where my mind was going with the heartbeat. With the heartbeat. Though I don't know how to like judge. It's like a diamond in the middle of consolidation when it's supposed to be reversal. But if you're just trading sideways, reversal from what? Candle start going backwards. I thought we'd have a diamond here, but that diamond did not play out. We just traded sideways. What a grab. What a grab. How's our volume looking here? Pretty big volume, I guess comparatively pretty big volume from the last few days. Positions got stopped. Bart on the chart. How long have I been trading Porter? 6 years. Unlike, I have a kind of unique trading story. Like I'm part of the fresh generation where I started trading in crypto and then moved on to trade other assets, and very few people have that same story. Most people started with stocks, moved to crypto. I'm part of the new generation of traders, crypto traders. Bonafide. There we go. We have a Darth Maul. We actually literally said this not long ago. Within the last, 20, 30 minutes. Could see this close. This is a pretty bearish candle in general if you get this close. But you have the top wick, bottom wick, small red candle body. You got yourself the Darth Maul candle. Whipsaw. Really just hunting out leveraged positions. And it worked. I mean, it worked. Our leveraged position got hunted out. Got stopped out. In profit. Like 2-3%. You start with FX, move to crypto. Exactly. Not a lot of people, man. We're a rare breed. We're a rare breed. You hate Darth Maul. Same. Screw you, Darth Maul. Stop messing with their charts. Stop it. Dang. Non-Don. You lost everything to FTX. Say something motivation. You won't give up. Damn, dude. My heart goes out to you, bro. My heart goes out to you. Getting wrecked, man. What can you say to that? Like, I'm just sorry to hear that. It's awful. Getting wrecked is part of the crypto journey, unfortunately. You can rebuild, man. I didn't get wrecked by an exchange, but when I started trading, I lost, I don't know. This is like years ago. I lost easy 80% plus of my portfolio. And I had to just sit back, stop trading and say, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? I mean, the answer was I had no idea what I was doing. That was the answer at the time. But the motivational part, you can recover, man. You can. You have to identify what went wrong. That's your first step. And I think the first step was, yeah, you should never have all of your assets in one spot. In fact, you should never have all your assets on any, like, spread across even a numerous amount of exchanges. You should always have your cold storage. Right now, I have like 95% of my assets on cold. But, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. That just sucks. I wish I could make it better. Hopefully, something happens with FTX and they're able to make some of the customers or make customers somewhat whole. I'm gonna send you my good energy, bro. Hate to hear that. Trading View, crypto chat is like a fever dream. Dude, yeah, it gets wild. I don't even look at it. Have a good one. You too, Ash. Thanks for tuning in. Just subscribe, Cool Cat Kuonis. I agree to subscribe. We haven't had a new subscriber in 10 minutes. Who wants the shout out? All you have to do is hit that button. Hot wallets are sus. Hot wallets have a point. You know, they have a use. They have a use. They're not for long term. Good community. Porter, I hope if all we can offer is that we offered that. We offer a community. A community that's here really no matter what happens. It's bigger when it's fun. It's bigger when price is going up, but we're here, man. We're here all through the bear market. We're here. We'll be here through the bull. We're here through the bull market. We'll be here through the bear market whenever it ends. The good times will come back eventually. Eventually. Little Darth Maul wrapping up in 7 minutes. Wrapping it up. Let's go. What's up, F to the Moon? How you doing? Willie T. My man, Willie T. Good to have you. Good to have you with us. Let's see. We have FOMC meeting on the 14th. Definitely tune in for that. There's new educational shorts on the playlist. Playlist in the chat. It's in the video description below, along with links to Bybit, BingX, Market Cipher. All of our sponsors. Check them out. But check out the playlist. Super high quality. Let's do this. I'll even pull one up for you. I'll pull one up. Which one should I pull up? Here we go.
Using just this one simple tool, you can spot exits and entries and make successful trades. Volume Profile displays volume based on...
Look at the quality. Look at the quality.
Price instead of time. This
educational content for beginners and advanced traders alike. Check it out. Put in the link one more time. There's about 20 something of them. We're pumping them out lately because, man, streaming has not had a lot of content. Yeah, I think we're looking at a whipsaw. We're looking at a diamond, looking at a whipsaw. Swing high to swing low, back to the median. Don't expect really spicy price action now. Boo. It got so spicy for a minute, and then got even more spicy for another minute. But we're back to the range. Whipsaw, maybe confirmed. Maybe confirmed. Is how we do. Shouldbe.edu. That's right. Your educational content is fire. Thank you, Tessio. I'm very proud of it. It's like my masterpiece. You know, like these streams, they're unscripted. They just kind of go with the flow. But the educational shorts, man, those are like my pride and joy. I love them. What's up, Terrence Lyman? Thank you for subscribing, brother. Good to have you. Make sure you guys jump into the Discord after the live stream. We're going to do an airdrop. I'll make you all Bitcoin holders. It's not a lot, but hey, it's free. All you have to do is click the verify button when you join, and you'll get every airdrop, every live stream. It's going to be really cool. By like the peak of the next bull market, I want you guys like who have been in the Discord, who have gotten those airdrops, I want to know how much it's worth then. That'll be interesting. All right. We've been live 2 hours. We've seen the ups. We've seen the downs. We've had a good time. This was the spiciest stream in a while. But I think it's about time to call it, guys. Make sure you tune in. You're going to be redirected to it after the live stream. Make sure you join us for the FOMC meeting on Wednesday, the 14th. The stream is scheduled. Set alerts. There's a little notify me button. Click it. Definitely join us then. It's going to be a great time. Last FOMC meeting, we had over 5,000 live viewers. We're going to try to break that record on Wednesday. So be there for it. Be there for it. Check out the educational content. If you want to help the content do better on YouTube, for those of you who want this channel to succeed, want to help it out, let the whole playlist play through. You can even put it on loop. Let it play through twice. That'll help YouTube see people are enjoying it. Good times. I love you all. Crown out.